YouTube, and good morning. It is early Monday morning. Well, early. It's not really early. It's 9:12, but nobody is up but me. Okay. My husband's sick today, so I will be taking care of him, but I'm cooking for the week. This week at the grocery store, I had 3 different coupons. I had one for lean ground beef, 3 pounds, and then I had 2 for ground turkey breast. And so there's turkey breast over there cooking, there's a pound of ground beef here cooking, and there's 2 pounds of ground beef, well, let's see, right there to make meatloaf. This week we're going to have a lot of ground beef or ground turkey. So I thought I would take you along, give you an idea of what sometimes a week in the life looks like. I have one class today. Now, if you don't know or you're new here, hi, I'm Jen. Welcome to Big Family Little Farm. And this is kind of a vlog of our what we eat in a week sort of thing. This will just be dinners or possibly lunches, kind of depends. This ground beef will end up being spaghetti. And the ground turkey, some of it is going to be seasoned with Thai chili sauce. I'm just going to sprinkle some salt and pepper on it now. I'm actually going to put a little garlic salt on it. If you'll pardon the noise in the background, that is my little robot vacuum. And she does an okay job and makes it to where I don't have to sweep 17 times a day. I will have to stop her momentarily just to empty her out about every 15 minutes. There is a lot of girl hair in my house. There. Now, I got to drain that. Let me get a bowl. Bowl is good. Big bowl, because there's a lot to drain today. Anyway, so my children, both of them love spaghetti. Sorry about that. I forget that I have a microphone on. Definitely helps you hear me better, especially with Rosie the vacuum going. I'm not real sure what I was thinking. Kind of need a colander before I can drain the meat. It's going to be one of those days, you guys. Y'all ever have those days? Somebody drop a comment saying that I'm not alone in my having those days. Please let me know I'm not alone. Anyway, so changing the subject, I'm going to move this over here and get this ground meat going. This looks like cast iron, but it's not. It's cast steel. It's stainless steel. It is seasoned like cast iron. And it's not quite as nonstick as the others, but that's okay. I put a little oil in, and I'm just browning up the 2 pounds of ground turkey. And I will use some of it with salads. And I may just do kind of an Asian noodle thing with green beans for dinner one night. There. Now we season a little bit better with garlic salt. And I just do a little bit. Here comes the vacuum. I'm going to have to turn her around. She gets stuck under the toe kick. That was easier than normal. I just do, a pinch or 2 of black pepper. Black and white pepper hit differently on the tongue, if you didn't know that. But I don't particularly care for black pepper. But it does give it a good seasoning. I knew it was too good to be true. She's turned back in here, and she gets stuck every time she's in here. Maybe she'll go away now. Anyway, I like white pepper. It has not quite as strong a taste. It's hopeless. She's not going to do what I'm telling her to. There. Sometimes you just stop the vacuum, you know. Anyway, I prefer white pepper, so white pepper tends to be what I use most often. But I do use black pepper in several different things. I just don't use very much of it. Some people love black pepper, and if that's you and you don't like white pepper, then, you know, season up how you will. It really doesn't matter as long as you like the flavor. I'm just telling you why I use two different kinds of pepper. Anyway, so for the Asian noodles, I will use coconut aminos, which is a replacement for soy sauce. Soy is not good for females. It's not good for your estrogen levels and that sort of thing. So I try not to use it if I can help it. So I'll use coconut aminos, some rice wine vinegar, some, I don't know, maybe oyster sauce or hoisin, something. And I'll just cook up some noodles, like, you know, like the, what is it, lo mein noodles that you get, or chow mein noodles, whatever. I think it's lo mein that you get. I'll just cook up basically some spaghetti. And season it with all of those seasonings. And then I'll put some ground turkey in there as well. So those are my plans for this week. And sorry, I don't know if you can hear the door open, but anyway, those are my plans for this week. We'll probably do something real simple. And as always, on Friday night, we will do pizza. So I will probably pull some of the turkey and save it until Friday night for pizza night, because I really like ground turkey on my pizza. And there you have it. So once I get to putting all this together, I'll bring you back and show you. Okay, sorry about that. A little mix up in the timing. Anyway, what I have here is a can of petite diced tomatoes. Now, yes, I can my own tomatoes, but this is an old can from before the summer where I canned. So I'm going to dump this. We'll move this back over the burner where it's going to cook and dump in the petite diced tomatoes. And then I have a jar of my home canned spaghetti sauce. We like our spaghetti a little bit chunky. That's why we use the diced tomatoes. And then we put the sauce in. It's got the onions and the garlic and the tomatoes and the seasonings and all of the things that go into, you know, a spaghetti sauce. Okay, now I'm just going to pick you up and show you how it looks. And that's before I stir it and cook it. So I'm just going to turn that burner back on medium-low and let this all kind of cook together. I'm going to give it one good stir, and then I'm going to put the lid on. Of course, one good stir means I need a place to put a spoon. Spoon rest. Have a drawer full of them. Anyway, I am going to use, a spoon's not going to hurt that, like a metal spoon, but I'm going to use my spurtle. If you don't know what a spurtle is, this is what it looks like. Not real sure why it's called a spurtle, but a friend of mine's son made this. He is 15, 16, somewhere in there, and started woodworking. So I have all sorts of things that I want to get from him, but you know, it costs money and his time is worth it, but my checkbook doesn't have it. So, but I have a honey spoon that he made, and I'm going to get another one and use it for these spices so I can stop sticking my fingers into garlic salt and pepper. Anyway, now then, I've got that all stirred up. I'm going to let it go with the lid on for a while, just so all the flavors kind of meld together and everything gets warmed through. And then I'm going to put it in a container, put it in the fridge. And when the time comes, I'll just make pasta and we'll have our spaghetti sauce ready to go. Whew. Okay. I just made my husband a cup of tea, so that's kind of warm. This, of course, is still warm, so I'm going to set it over here, out of my way. And then I'm going to make that Thai chili meat and the Asian style meat. So I'm going to go gather some ingredients and I'll be right back. As you can see, I have a red basket there that has all of my Asian style seasonings, or the soy sauce, rice vinegar, all of that stuff is in there. Plus it's got a bottle of hot sauce, but I don't really use that much. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out a skillet. And again, turn it on medium-low heat. Then I'm going to add in a little sesame oil. This just gives that sesame flavor to the meat. Okay. I forgot my Thai chili sauce. Let me grab that. Ha! So sorry. Now you don't get to see me. That's probably a little bit of a relief in some ways, isn't it? I know I have some, and I found it. Okay. This is one of those things that I want to learn how to make, but I haven't. So I'm going to make half of this ground turkey into Thai sweet Thai chili, I think is what it's called. Meat. I don't know. Anyway. Ooh, meat's hot. Imagine that, right? Now then, because it's cast iron, I don't use metal on my cast iron. Not everybody feels that way, and that's fine. But I either use wood or silicone. And silicone, I'm looking for the silicone. There it is. Silicone is what I have right now. I'm working my way up to some more wood that's good. All of the wooden utensils I had were terrible and splintered. So, okay. I'm going to add a little bit of coconut aminos. Now, I use organic. I try to use mostly organic. I haven't switched everything over just yet, but that Thai style chili sauce is organic. And I'm working toward moving everything to organic. It's supposed to be better for my health, and I'm interested to see if that's true. So then I'm going to add just a little bit of the Thai chili sauce. Thai chili sauce is supposed to be kept refrigerated. Oh, actually a lot of things are. I was unaware. I bet the vinegar's not, though. Yeah, it's not. But the aminos are. What about the oh, I have multiple sesame oils. That's fun. The sesame oil is fine. Let's see. This one, no. And this one, no. Okay, so I'll put the coconut aminos in. Now, I'm going to move you with me. Okay, time for me to wash some dishes. Actually, I'm not going to wash them quite yet. I'm going to put away the clean ones from last night. Anyway, so I'm going to let that go just to get, some season on it and that sort of thing. And I'm going to get out one more skillet. Whee! Are you getting a little car sick? Sorry about that. Let's see. I don't know how I had this. There we go. Try not to let you fall off the counter. That'd be terrible. Okay, so we're going to stir in the spaghetti sauce. Ooh, it smells good. I wish this was smell-o-vision. Smells good. Then we're going to stir in the chili. Oops, I dropped some. That's no good. Oh, this smells wonderful. Okay, now that really didn't, the meat was already hot, So we really weren't doing anything but melding the flavors here. So I'm going to turn off the heat and let it cool down, and then I'm going to do the next set of meat. So I'll be back with you in a moment.